Sometimes you struggle to answer one simple question. What did you eat? Let's see, what did I eat yesterday? A situation where you have to think hard to remember what you did yesterday. Perhaps it is because you didn't do much yesterday. Well, spend a day like it is a celebration. Have a meal like it's your last supper. You will be able to remember a day vividly if you spend a day like it is your first day. This is Kevin's Upbeat. Our first song on Kevin's Upbeat for Wednesday, February 4th was 명순의 떡볶이, 명수's stir-fried rice cake by Park Myung-soo, featured by Kim Ye-rim and Yuel. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from ZEA, and sometimes ask you, what did you eat yesterday, and you don't remember. That means that you eat something without giving too much thought to it. Let's say you went to a 5-star restaurant and you had a meal with your lover. There's no way that you don't remember what you ate in those cases. I hope you make today a special day so that you remember this day. A special time for you right now. This is Hot Beat. And let me tell you how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeon, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you're living in Busan area, tune into EFM 90.5. You can also tune in to us from New York, US via SMBUS.com or SMB Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's Mission Impossible will take home an exclusive Polaroid photo of ZEA, and on part 2, we'll be back with David on Pray For You. We're selecting the best message every month out of the people who leave many good messages in each corner. To the winner of February, I will send you a photo card and with a special message with me. Make sure to leave your messages regularly, and let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs. Wait Why by Portan and Always by Acor. Mission Impossible. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of ZEA, a international survey that has been done recently as for the most respected woman. 25,000 people from 23 countries answered, and this woman was selected as number 1. She is an American actress and special envoy of UNHCR. Who is this person? Number 1, Angelina Jolie. Number 2, Angelina Alba. Number 3, Angelina Johansson. If you know the answer, post it on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Now, while you're doing that, let's listen to Take a Shot by Hot Shot. Second hint on Mission Impossible. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which was released in 2005, was a movie that she met Brad Pitt and she married him. They are often called as Brangelina, the short name for both. Now, she is a wife of Brad Pitt. What is her name? Number 1, Angelina Jolie. Number 2, Angelina Alba. Number 3, Angelina Johansson. If you know the answer, post it on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Now let's listen to 30 Sexy by Rain. Here's your last Mission Impossible hint. She's a Hollywood actress, and she was in a Maleficent, Kung Fu Panda, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and Tom Raider. Now, what is this actress's name? Number 1, Angelina Jolie. Number 2, Angelina Alba. Number 3, Angelina Johansson. If you know the answer, post it on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Now I'll be playing A Dangerous by Tay. Here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Hint number 1 was this American actress was chosen as the most respected woman in the world. Number 2, her husband is Brad Pitt, and they are often called as a Brangelina. Number 3, she was featured in a Maleficent, Kung Fu Panda, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and Tomb Raider. Now, what is her name? And number 1, Angelina Jolie. Number 2, Angelina Alba. Number 3, Angelina Johansson. If you know the answer, post it on a Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Now I'll be playing Seki, Little Finger by White Tees, featured by Hayes, and GYM, Kim Jong-soo. That's right? Right? And CJ and Chumba.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Hotbeats.
Alright, you've just heard Got Cherry, Go Cherry, Got Cherry, Go. Got No, sorry. Anyways, Sunshine by Rainbow. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. So search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. If you are joining us through PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the On Air button, or you can download Maru. It's www.arirangradio.co.kr. That's where you can download Maru. You cannot play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we are on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper left-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. Now, we will listen to Because of You by 백지영 and 겨울 또다시 Back to Winter by 문명진. Alright, you've just heard Because of You by 백지영 and 겨울 또다시 Back to Winter by 문명진. Here's the message, guys. Hora from Japan. Hello, Kevin Oppa. Did you spend yesterday? How did you spend yesterday? Yesterday, I went to school as usual. I listened to Zea's song on my way to school. I have a song request. It's Zea's One. It's one of my most favorite songs recently. Kevin Oppa Whiting. Zea Whiting. Yoon Jung-ah from Korea. I feel like 2015 started only a few days ago, but it is already February. This month, there are Lunar New Year holiday. So, and your birthday. Yes, of course, my birthday. It is going to be busy, Kevin. What other plans do you have in this February? Well, nothing special right now, but, well, no, nothing special. Miku Haruki from Japan. Kevin Oppa and Miku and writing the first time, and I was so happy to finally seeing you in 25th at the record in Japan. Yes. I don't know if you remember, but I was holding a huge fan says Kevin and asked you write an English song. Oh, yes, definitely. Because I love the songs you make, I like to request one by Zea. I hope you enjoyed staying in Japan as well. I really like your speaking English. Then I realized that you don't really have an Australian accent. Oh, I kind of lost it. And I'm wondering why, just wondering. Amazing performance in Japan, and thank you so much for coming by the way. Love you, Kevin Oppa. Kinga from Poland. Hi, my lovely DJ Kevin. I just want to thank you for reading a lot of my messages and choosing my song requests. As being your fan, it always makes me smile. Thank you for being close to your fans. The song I like to request is Verbal Gents, You Look Good. Greetings for you, Kevin. Asia from Finland. Hi, Kevin. Long time no see. I miss you. I've been busy with work, so I haven't had time to write messages to you. I want to request a song. Yukis's 누가 그래? Who said it? Yukis made recently come back, and I really like their song from their album. Also, Kevin, good luck for ZJ promotions. Be careful from cold, and if you caught it, remember to take vitamins and wear warm clothes and eat warm foods. ZJ and Zaya, happy stuff, fighting! Dreamer from Morocco, Oppa, hi, how are you? Hope you're doing great. I'm so tired. It is the time of the year, exams every second, Oppa. Wish me luck. You always put a big smile whenever I listen to you. Oppa, wish you the best. Song request is 풍뎅이. 풍뎅이 배추 보쌈. What a special name right there. Lisa Wu from UK. Happy Friday, Kevin and Hotbeat staff. Just dropping by to say wish you a happy Wednesday. It's been snowing here and it's freezing. Please stay warm and healthy for us. And thank you so much. And I received my Kevin's Polaroid. So happy I finally have it in my hand. Take care and Hotbeat stuff. Thanks for sharing, guys. Here is 2 songs for you. 누가 그래? Who said by Yukis, requested by Asia from Finland. And One by Zea, requested by Miku Haruki from Japan. And Sora from Japan. You've just heard 누가 그래? Who said by Yukis, requested by Asia from Finland, and One by Zea, requested by Miku Haruki from Japan, and Sora from Japan. Guys, I'd like to receive a lot of messages from you, so please send us a lot of messages about our corners or even your stories. Anything that's everything is okay, so please send a lot of messages to read here. Yes. Let me read your messages. Let me hear your stories. I would like to play one last song for part 1, and I'll be back with Dub It on Pray For You. Pray For You, yes. Our last song would be 배추 보쌈 by 풍뎅이, requested by Dreamer from Morocco. And on part 2, me and David will be talking about your messages, and plus 19 plus R-rated messages as well. We are so curious. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join?
Heartbeat. Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was Chanchi Tonight, Party Tonight by Super Quenam. Let me tell you again how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeon, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you're living in Busan area, tune into EFM 90.5. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now we have an exciting news for you. Next week on February 12th, we are inviting Nine Muses, which has released a mini album and came back with their title song, Drama. Now, Hyuna, Songa, Hemi, Gumjo, 4 members from Nine Muses, visit our studio. If you have any questions for them, please leave your message on our board with the tag Nine Muses in the title. If your message is selected, you will be receiving a signed CD and a Polaroid photo of Nine Muses. Now, we will listen to 12시 30분, 12:30 by Beast and 차가워 by Focus before coming back with David on Pray For You. a special consulting service just for you.
Together with Tabi,
Pray for you. It's time to talk about your love life and about those concerns you could tell never. I mean, again, you could never tell anyone else. It's Pray for you. Yes, we are joined by our favorite guest, David.
Yay.
And I know. Every time we start off with this, you know how we start.
Of course.
How was your week?
How was my week?
Very obvious, but
It was good.
It was good,
It
huh?
went by really quickly. I don't know why, but it's already February.
It is.
I'm still having trouble like wrapping my head around it.
I
it's,
see.
You know, it's Valentine's Day
Yep,
soon.
it is.
and
Yes.
I'm on the lookout right now
Okay.
for my special
Special
Valentine.
Valentine. My funny Valentine. Oh, yeah. Anyways, well, you know, guys, normally when it's Valentine's, I don't know if there's a white day in, you know,
I don't-
because in Korea there's a white day on.
I think that's a Korean thing. I know
Right,
there's no
that's-
such thing in America, but in Korea there's
Yeah, there is a white day, in which is
White Day is the day where the guys are
supposed to give candies.
and in
right?
Korea it's Valentine's Day when the girls
girls give chocolates to
Yeah.
guys. So
that isn't
that's interesting, right? Because like
I thought girls were chocolate, you know, girls I always associate girls with chocolate because, you know, that's just part of their livelihood.
Yeah.
They always, you know, dig into the chocolate. That's the
Uh-huh.
one thing that they love to like, you know, divulge in, but it seems like here
for
the
you,
guys
which one's
get
better,
chocolate.
or candy?
I'm not too big of a candy person.
Okay.
So I actually like chocolate too.
Chocolate, yeah, chocolate
I
is
like
better.
chocolate.
Yeah, me too.
Recently, I haven't had a huge craving for chocolate, but one time my mom, like, I don't know when it started, but my mom started sending me, ever since I came to Korea, she sends me chocolate, like, every year. So then I don't know where that came from. I don't know why she thinks I
Nice.
like chocolate, but
Is that handmade? Probably.
I don't know.
That's
I have no
my-
idea.
Okay.
But, like, I just eat it, and then I just started getting hooked onto chocolate. You know, 'cause I'm like, okay, I got it from my mom, so I
Yep.
might as well eat it. I
Okay.
don't like chocolate too much.
Uh-huh.
But then once I started getting in the habit of eating it,
Yep.
it's addicting.
Wow.
And now I'm like on this chocolate craze right now.
That's good.
Uh-huh.
So, which is your favorite chocolate? White chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate? There's like,
I like the dark chocolate that's not too dark.
oh,
So you know 90% it's
90% cacao.
blah.
I know.
But around 70%,
Uh-huh.
I feel like that's like the perfect bittersweet for me. And you put some macadamia in
Oh
it
my god.
or other, you know, almonds.
There you go.
Then,
There you
know,
go. That's the best chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I like dark or white.
I love white too, but white, I like it just for the sweetness.
Just the sweetness,
Yeah.
yes. But if it's too milky,
The sometimes they have the cookies in it.
yeah,
the
cookies
white,
and,
oh
yeah,
my gosh.
that's so good.
Woo.
Wow. Well, we're getting excited talking about chocolates and Valentine's Day. Have you ever received any special gifts on Valentine's Day? Like maybe a doll, or you know something that's
You know,
that was strange or weird.
I don't think. Okay, so after a while, after I came to Korea,
Yep.
I had so many loving fans who gave me a lot of, you know, some treats and stuff. But usually, every single time, I would be the one to try to propose to a girl on
girl,
Valentine's
yeah,
Day
mhm.
back, you know, in high school, in
Yep.
middle school. And none of it ever went very well.
Oh no.
I always planned this whole big thing. Like
Okay.
I got a heart container, put like some dolls and some candy and some chocolate, and I'll give it, and then she'd be like, "Oh, thanks, but no thanks."
So that was
My
like,
dad won't let me. Of course, you know that typical excuse.
Yeah, typical
My dad
excuse
doesn't
right
let
there.
me
Yeah, let me
date.
yeah. Oh,
Brings back some memories.
memories. That was young though.
Yeah, that was very
you were
young.
young. That was very young.
When I had no game.
Yeah, I received bear on Valentine's
Like
Day.
a big one or this?
The small ones.
Small ones.
But, you know, I mean, it was because she told me to open the stomach.
Oh.
And I opened it.
How do you open the stomach? Do you have to rip it open?
Yeah, rip it.
What?
With
A knife?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's so
This is-
gruesome.
yeah, I know, but I opened it. Anyways, I opened it, and
Yeah.
there were like there was a lot of chocolates in it. Yeah, so, well, sorry for that.
Rest in
little-
peace.
Yeah,
Rest in peace,
yeah.
Bear.
Rest in peace.
Uh,
Now, yeah, that's coming on 14th, right? So we got another 10 days.
We
to
have
go.
10 days,
Yeah, so
10 days,
those
yeah.
of you who are preparing for your special Valentine's, hope you guys make it and make it happen.
Make it happen.
Yes, with your lovey-dovey.
it's exactly. It's
Yeah.
a good time to be confident and propose to the one who you never usually have
Yep.
that the nerves to actually propose to them. So it's a good time to propose.
It is.
Hopefully,
Hopefully, you guys make it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll have some Valentine's.
Valentine's. Hopefully. All right, let's get to see what we have for this week.
First message is from Joanna. From
Joanna?
USA, and she said, "See ya, David. See ya. See ya.
Well,
okay.
yeah.
Well, I wish you could come to the studio each day. Lots of love and support. Much love from Joanna.
Joanna.
Thank you, Joanna.
Mamiko from Japan. Hello, Kevin. It is the flu season here in Japan. I have a flu too. I got it from my family. I have a high fever. I lost appetite, and I have no energy, and I'm only eating porridge.
Oh no,
and
porridge.
udon.
Udon.
Yeah, which is the Japanese noodle. I am tired of these menu. What do you eat as a comfort food in Korea or Australia? Please tell me.
Barley tea is very good.
Barley
for
tea is good, yeah.
stomach
That's what I
flu.
heard. But I never drink one of those teas before.
Uh-huh.
But when you're sick, when I sick, back when I was in Australia, we usually, because we are,
Yeah.
my mom used to make a porridge for me, but normally soup is good.
Soup.
Yeah.
Chicken noodle
Chicken
soup
noodle soup.
that's
Chicken
the thing.
noodle soup.
Yeah,
Chicken
chicken
noodle
noodle
soup,
soup, right?
Yeah.
That's like the thing in America. Chicken noodle soup is what you go to when you're sick.
Yep. Or, soup can be good. Something hot.
Hot. Or sometimes I always remember eating Jello.
Jello.
Huh?
That's something new.
I always remember eating Jello when I was sick.
Okay.
Like, fruit flavored,
Yeah.
put some fruits in there. Nothing that's going to be too bad.
Too bad. Okay.
But, Jello always seemed to cheer me up when I was young.
Oh, I see. There's when you're sick, when you get cold or flu, always doctor always tells you to eat a lot of vitamins. Like,
of course.
So I bought like a box of mandarin
Oh,
or
okay.
oranges.
Yeah.
I finished that one day.
In one day?
I
A
finished
whole
one day.
box?
Whole box.
Oh my gosh.
And after that day,
Did you?
I got more sick because I haven't had
overdose.
anything but oranges. So I
Uh-huh.
was like, oh, okay, maybe I was wrong.
That
Maybe
But winter is, it's Mandarin season.
it is.
So, I mean, it's a good time to pack up on your vitamins.
Yep.
So please prevent yourself
yes,
before it happens. Eat a lot of vitamins, exercise, get some sleep.
Yep.
Please do not get sick, guys.
yeah.
Oh, next message is from Kaylee from
Yep.
France, and she said, OMG, the
OMG.
19 plus corner.
Yes.
So funny, and Tabit is shy? Really? I can't believe it! Great job as always, Tabit. Is it you, Kevin, who teach him to read this way?
I think it just comes out with natural.
Natural? No! I am a very innocent person. Kevin Young is teaching me how to become a little bit more sexy.
Let's just say we are talented.
Okay, I
Reading-
guess
yeah.
we have that thing in
acting
us. Yeah,
talent.
the acting talent
Yeah.
in us.
Kimina from Korea. When you read 19 plus story of mine, you read with could you read with a very sexy voice? Is that what you?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish I had that voice. Oh. Okay, maybe that wasn't the thing. But anyways, could you read my name with 19 plus version? With I will leave 19 plus and 29
29
plus stories next time. Well, that's
Wow.
going to be very strong.
Yeah, it's gonna be some very intense stuff,
Intense
right?
stuff, yeah. So she wants me to read her name with the 19 plus version. Okay.
Okay, you can go first.
Kimina. Wow. Yeah.
Kim In-ha?
Yeah. Well, sorry guys for that. Anyways, Let's get started, right? Let's just get started with our messages today. Mamiko from Japan. About 3 months ago, a junior associate newly started working at my company. She's cute and nice, but there is a problem working with her. She's too optimistic. Because of her nature of my company, it is important to work fast, but she is really slow at things. If the work was done slowly, it has to be perfect at least. But her work is not very good. She makes a lot of mistakes, and a lot of money is at stake.
A lot of money is at stake.
Yep. When she makes a mistake, I pointed out her mistakes, but she doesn't take it seriously. She has no sense of urgency, and it makes me mad. Should I tell her, or should I wait patiently? Should I be tough, or should I keep waiting? What would you do if you were me?
So the first reaction I had was, what's wrong with being optimistic? And then
I started to realize that she was not doing her work, but was optimistic about not doing her job.
Yeah.
I mean, being optimistic, being very optimistic is good. Right?
It's good. You make the best out of everything that you do, but I guess if it goes overboard, you can start slacking because, oh no, everything's good. Everything's
good,
fine,
yeah.
Everything will work out. Don't worry.
Don't worry, be happy. It doesn't work that way in real life, right?
Especially in the workplace.
Especially, yes.
It's one thing to be optimistic about things you can't do anything about. But when you have a responsibility and you're too optimistic about what you do, it might make you a little bit lazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Have you ever thought about yourself that you're too lazy or?
Okay, I'm not optimistic, but I can be lazy. I can definitely be lazy, and I can procrastinate.
Okay.
But yeah, I get things, I tried, but nevertheless, I get things done on the day that it's due.
Oh.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll procrastinate, but I'll suffer for it. And, sometimes people work better under pressure. Of course, if you put it too back, then it's not good. But for me, I was always a slight procrastinator.
Oh, I see.
But I always work really well under pressure. So at least I get the stuff done, and my creativity juices start flowing, and I have like an excellent product.
That's good. I mean, normally when we were students, back when where we were like high school, when there's a assignment due like the end of the week, and you realize that you haven't done anything, and you have to do it like at the last minute. Bam, you finished it. Like
I used to do. Sometimes I did homework during right during the class.
Right during the class.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then she's like, okay, take your homework out. And then I'm like, done.
Oh, really?
Sometimes I didn't get finished. And sometimes I got caught, so she'd be like, I'm not taking this. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no.
But I learned from my mistakes.
Yes, learn from mistakes is very important. Those times, you are, it's not like you're lazy. It's not like, you're born with a laziness.
Yeah, of course.
But sometimes you feel like, I don't want, let's just leave this for now, and I'll do something else.
Exactly.
And then you come back with the stuff that you left. It's like, oh my gosh.
But have you ever done a group project where one person just leeches off of every single other person?
Oh, yep.
Like you're in a group and you have to finish this project, but the one person keeps making excuses, and you're like, and you know what they're thinking. They're like, oh, I know the rest of the members are just gonna do all the work for me.
Oh no.
So I'm just gonna sit back and let them do the work.
Definitely. It happened. And
what did
after
you do
all,
then?
we did it.
You just
the rest of our guys, finished their work.
Yeah.
And we.
And you just let him take credit for it too?
Yeah, but we told him you should. Yeah, we were like, rah!
Yeah. I
know. You know what I mean?
I've heard this thing in a lot of Korean people. What they do is they end up telling the professor, Like I've had so many Korean friends who are in school and they do this group project and someone just doesn't do their work. So then at the end when they turn it in, they're just like, oh, a side note, this person didn't do anything.
Oh.
Like they'll rat that person out to the
Yep.
professor.
But sometimes it is important for him to realize that how serious this is.
Exactly.
Right? So, and when it comes to like workplaces, like, yeah. So, Mamiko, I hope you, well, it doesn't have to be like fight or very serious, but just to make just to let her know.
Yeah, you have to let her know.
Yeah. Just to let her know. So just go up to your supervisor or whatever and tell them about her, well, she's not,
Inefficiency
Yeah.
of working. And I think
it will be, it'll be better for her.
yeah, it will definitely
For the
be better
future,
for her.
yeah.
But make sure, like, before you talk to the
Yeah, to the
supervisor,
supervisor, yes.
warn her first,
Yes.
because, you know, it can get messy,
Yeah.
and you want to warn her first, and then if she still doesn't do anything, and there's no change, then you have to go to a higher person and
Yep.
let them know that someone is slacking, and because of that, you're taking a
Yep.
lot of the responsibility for it.
Definitely. There you go. So, hope you guys work out fine with your, stuff. If you have any concerns or need relationship advice, please share with us. Leave your message on our message board with the words, pray for you or any other title related to our segment. What is our song, David?
Our song is Mung
Yep.
by David, which
Yes.
means Zone Out.
Yes, Zone Out by David, and we'll be back with your messages. All right, that was Among Zone Out by David.
Yay.
Our segment, Pray For You, is a segment where we listen to our listeners' concerns. Let's read our second message.
Our second message is from Nagan An.
Yes.
Nagan An from Vietnam.
Uh-huh.
And she said, "Hi, Kevin and David.
Yes.
I usually listen to you guys discuss and give advice to others. But today, I need your advice too,
Okay.
crying face. What should I do now?
All right.
He has been my friend for a long time, and we are very close.
Okay.
I respect him and always telling him all of my problems. Whether happy or sad,
Yep.
he will always be by my side, and I appreciate that. Then one day he said that he loved me for a long time.
Oh.
Wow. And he wants to go further.
Okay.
I feel very embarrassed and awkward now. Yeah, I love him, but only as a friend.
Only as a
and
friend.
I never thought of him as anything else. I don't think I could love him and we could become anything else, but I don't think I could love him, I don't think I could love him and we could become a couple. So she doesn't think that they can become a couple.
Okay.
But if I refuse, will I lose the friendship of us? I'm really deadlocked, and I avoid him for a while now. Please help me. Thank you very much.
Well, before we talk about this message, have you ever loved your close friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, those are always the
yeah.
most heartbreaking.
It is.
And for me, what I did was, because I'm in the liking zone right now.
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah.
one who likes my friend, and first of all, I try to just get my feelings out. I didn't tell her, but I just kept meeting her, and I wanted to meet her more and more and more and more and more, and we got closer and closer and closer.
Yep.
Then I'm like, what am I doing with myself? I'm getting more sad the more I realize, and then I was like, okay, I need to cut this girl out.
Okay.
And then I stopped calling her, and
Really?
I stopped talking to her, and then she's like, David, why aren't you calling me anymore? She's like, I feel like we're falling apart.
Okay.
And then those were like the hardest time for me.
Hardest time,
'cause
yeah.
I never told her that I liked her,
Oh, I see.
and I just drifted away, and I just, kind of wanted it to naturally fade away for me. And that was like one of the hardest thing I had to do. But
I feel exactly the same. I mean,
it's a
because
hard thing.
this girl, we were very close.
Yeah.
Like friend. Like, no, I think it was like more of a family thing, and we got very close. And I don't know when this happened, but those feelings started to started to work.
So you didn't like her first? Or you just liked her as a friend?
As a
then,
friend.
And then that
starts to change,
in
yeah.
the middle. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. And I told her that, I have this feeling, for you.
So you were able to tell her.
I told her, and she's like, hey, what are you doing? I mean...
What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, we are friends. We are friends. I mean, we don't... friends don't... this... I don't think this is going to be work out. This is going to be, very smooth relationship between you and me. So...
Wow. Are you still...
No, this is like a long time ago.
Are you still friends though at all?
Oh yeah,
we
we're still friends. But,
that's good though.
Yeah,
because I mean that's probably one of her concerns too.
Concerns
right?
too.
She's worried that.
I don't know. I heard that like a lot of people out there that they were friends before, but they got together, and at the end they went out. And some of them got married.
Best friends, they make very good marriage material partners.
But sometimes
it just can get awkward
and very ugly.
And once once you cross that line, then there's no turning back, and like there's always going to be that tension.
Yep.
So I mean, after a while, things might loosen up, and you might be able to become friends again and be natural again.
Yep.
But I feel like it's gonna take a while. The guy on from Vietnam.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry that had to happen, but I mean, you have to be honest with that person. Don't lead them on, and you might need some time apart before you can actually break that ice again.
Break that ice, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really difficult. It's really difficult to be a couple. When it's very close.
When you're very close, you're risking your friendship.
Yeah. But if if that happens, I mean, what can I say? It's your feelings. You cannot control your feelings. I mean,
you can't control your feelings.
Can you? Can you actually cut it and you just can lose it?
No. If anything, I release it all out at once.
Yep.
And then I'll be very attached to that person, and I'll be like, I love this person, I love her, and then I do everything I can for her, and then once I get all my feelings out, I try to clean it up.
Oh.
So I'm not the type, because I know how hard it is to not be able to move on from loving a friend that's not going to love you back, and then that can go on for years. And I don't want to go through that. So then I get all my feelings out without being too, scary.
Scary, yeah, exactly.
And then once I get it all out, then I control everything, and then I'm like, okay, I have no regrets. I did everything I can, and if it's right, I would, tell her that I liked her, and then I just cut it off.
Just cut it off.
Yeah,
right.
you just do everything you can, and what more can you do?
There you go. There you go for An or Ganan, yes, from Vietnam. It's time for some 19 plus R-rated concerns. Let's check out what concerns and messages we have for our 19 plus R-rated Pray For You corner. Music start. Always, every time when this music's on, we're like, our voice changes. Yeah. Changes. 목소리가 바뀌어요. Alright, today I'll start. Mie Rico, from Japan. I have a colleague who is nice and bright. She wears an outer or sweater, so I didn't know. No. But one day she took off her jacket and OMG, she doesn't wear a bra. I could see her silhouette, and it was so embarrassing for me. It must have been worse for the guys. I told her to wear a bra, but she told me it was her style, and there was no problemo. In a rather conservative country, like Korea or Japan, do you think it is acceptable? What should she do? Whew. Yeah.
That caught me off guard. I was ready to support you, and then all of a sudden no bra, and I was like, whoa. That's pretty sexy.
That was very sexy. That was, wow.
I was speechless. I was just
Okay.
thinking of it, and then I was like, oh my gosh,
Oh my gosh.
she has no bra on.
Okay.
And she's going to work with no bra
No
on.
bra. You know, there's people who don't like to wear underwears.
There is a trend going on where girls are saying that bras, they're unhealthy for them. They make, they make their breast age faster.
Uh-huh.
And, it's unneeded support unless
Unneeded
you're
support,
like
yeah.
very, well endowed in that area.
Yep.
So people are saying that bras are actually unneeded and they're actually very uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
So why should we wear something that's a negative thing to us? So I mean, I've seen a lot of girls in
For
America
Yep.
who are for not wearing bras and stuff like that. But what do you think about that?
I think if it's for their health, then why not? I mean, if you are feeling uncomfortable with those underwears, I mean, yeah, I mean, definitely. But if it's like for, temptation, yeah. I think that's good too. I think that's good too.
Okay,
Yeah,
no
but
guys complain.
Yeah, I
Girls
mean,
might complain.
girls might complain,
But
but for guys, I mean, like,
I don't
come
think
on,
you'll see a
we're
guy
being honest
complain.
here.
Yeah.
There's no reason to lie. I mean, but in Korea or Japan, I don't know about Japan, but in Korea, normally doesn't girls like wear bras all the time?
Yeah.
They don't.
Korea-
I never. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, never saw or heard that girls in Korea they don't wear
Yeah,
like. They
I don't think
like
that's
to-
ever been an issue that I've
issue,
heard
right?
of.
Right?
But I definitely know it's been an issue in America. And when I used to
Really?
live in America, there were a lot of girls, other girls. She's like, oh, she doesn't even wear a bra. That's so distracting. How can she do that? That's so unpolite of her.
Unpolite. Well, okay.
And I was like, oh, I don't know. Why are you asking? Why are you telling me
Well,
this?
yeah, I don't.
I didn't think it was too bad. I mean,
yeah.
it's free will, free freedom of expressing ourselves. Yeah, but if it's in the workplace, I guess it is good to keep things, professional, so
yeah.
you guys aren't distracted. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's very iffy. I don't think she should be the one to go up to the girl and be like, you're dressed inappropriately. You're not wearing a bra. I think you should wear a bra. And then all the guys are not going to like you. They're going to be like, oh, why did she have to?
Yeah, true. That's
So maybe get someone, actually, maybe you should, if you think it's that distracting.
Yep.
And it's distracting other guys
other
at
girls.
work,
Yes.
maybe you should talk to some other people, or maybe even a guy who might be willing to talk to this girl.
Talk to this girl. Yeah.
Maybe a guy who's a bit more conservative, who can talk to this girl, because I feel like a girl telling a girl you're a bit dressing too provocatively or not appropriately. It's different. For a girl, it kind of comes off as like jealousy.
Jealousy. Yeah.
But when a guy says it, I feel like it's pretty straightforward.
But you guys, when you talk about this stuff, you got to be careful.
Oh, very careful.
Of words.
Careful
because
words.
otherwise you might end up, making yourself pervert. You know what I mean?
That's very true.
Yeah. So you got to be careful with
very
your
true.
words. All right? So yeah, there you go. So David, which message was most memorable message for you today?
Today I'm gonna say the second one.
Second one? What was it? Gan from Vietnam, right?
On from Vietnam.
Yep.
Because my feelings go off for her and her friend.
Okay.
Hopefully you guys can take some
Yeah,
time
take some
apart,
time, yes.
and then come back together as the friends that you used to be. So yeah, my heart goes out to you guys.
I'll go for number 3.
Number 3.
Because that was this. I think out of all those 19 plus messages, I think this was the very hottest,
Definitely.
and very sexiest message
It
ever.
it was a good 85 degrees.
Yes, 85 degrees
I'd
right
say.
there, and wow. I mean, wow. All right. So if you have any concerns or need relationship advice for us, our message board is always open. Leave your message with pray for you or other words related to our segment, the title. It's time to wrap up Pray for You. What is our last song, David?
Our last song is 예쁜 속옷
예쁜
by
속옷.
Gina, which means Gina's Secret.
All right, and do you have to do Gina's Secret? You still have that mode.
I'm sorry, I'm still in
No,
the
it's okay.
19
No,
plus mode.
it's all right. We still have We still have you here in our studio, and that's the song for this segment. What do you want to hear right now? What would you like me to say? I'm here for you. What you want? Today's request comes from Pini from Korea. Hello, Kevin Appa. I'm studying and I don't want to wake up early because it is so cold. The bed doesn't let me go. Could you say something for me? I will study harder. If you say something. Treat me like your little sister and say something. Since David is in our studio, we would like to say wake up call. For her?
For what's her name?
Pini. Yes.
Pini.
Yeah. So I'll start. Pini, I know when you're in the bed, you don't want to go out, but you have to do what you have to do, right?
Yeah.
So hope you get up and just start your day.
일어나, 일어나, 일어나. Pinia, if you don't wake up, there's no food for you.
No food for
and
you.
And no love for you from Kevin or Tabit.
Yes, old Tabit.
So wake up.
Wake up.
And get your stuff together.
Yes, stuff together. Yes. And hope you finish what you're studying right now. And don't be lazy.
Don't be lazy.
Yes, it's 2015. Don't be lazy. Now we will be back after a song. What is our song?
Our song is
아찔아찔.
아찔 Dizzy Dizzy.
Yes.
From Sojin.
All right, and we'll be back with answer for today's quiz. Let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 1, Angelina Jolie. The winner will be announced after the show on a happy message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zia, and it's time to close out Hot Beat for Wednesday, February 4th. Our last song would be Memory by Shina, and we'll be saying goodbye to you with David. All right.
All right. Time
Good night.
to say bye. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. 안녕.
안녕. 안녕. 안녕. 안녕. 안녕. 안녕.